SpongeBob had just woken up when he noticed his bed was shrinking. The next second, the bed vanished completely. Right after that, the door started to shrink, and the whole house was getting smaller. SpongeBob called Squidward for help.
Squidward, help me! My house is shrinking.
The next second, the pineapple house collapsed into nothing, leaving only a single lonely seed on the ground. He was now completely homeless. He had planned to go back to live with his parents, but Patrick refused to be separated from his best friend and instantly decided to build him a brand new home. So SpongeBob was up in the air hammering planks at full speed, while Patrick was on the ground hauling tables with all his might. Soon, a tiny little house popped up, but the moment SpongeBob stepped inside, the whole thing crumbled to pieces. Patrick simply told him to move into his rock house instead. When night fell, they had just wished each other good night when Patrick wrapped himself in a giant rock like a blanket and started snoring away. Drool poured out like a busted dam, flooding the floor, accompanied by snores loud enough to shatter a seashell. When a cold breeze blew in, Patrick instantly yanked the blanket away, forcing SpongeBob to wrap himself in sand. But then the drool trickled right along the sand and straight into his arms, leaving him no choice but to shove something into Patrick's mouth to plug it. Just when he thought he could finally get a peaceful night's sleep, Patrick's sleepwalking mode kicked in. SpongeBob had no choice but to escape the rock house in the middle of the night and run to Squidward's place to ask for shelter, only to be ruthlessly kicked out. Not long after, SpongeBob's parents pulled up in their car to pick him up. At that moment of farewell, his tears fell uncontrollably onto the lonely little seed. In an instant, the seed burst through the soil and shot up at lightning speed, growing into a brand new pineapple house.